It's been a busy morning. Stressful, crazy, emotional, busy.
Dang it. She woke up to someone in her room.
You have a good heart, you know that?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
And I have a smart heart.
Yes, you do.
It's somebody that's just come into your neighborhood and looking for opportunities.
Yep.
He's probably checked lots of doors.
Well, the cops, what did they say, Jared? The cops were like, there was something several blocks down, but he said they've never done it up this part of the valley. He said, so they are wanting to like, I think they're saying don't touch anything, so they're gonna come do fingerprints and stuff. And with our footage, maybe that'll help. Well, Mom said at least it wasn't targeted just to us, and that actually made her feel a little better.
Yeah. So yeah, our garage got broken into last night. So that kind of sucks.
You know what's freaking creepy is that we can see him. We can see him in our garage with a flashlight, sitting in our gosh dang car.
Looking for stuff.
That's what's creepy.
Is my wallet there? Do we know?
Nope, your wallet's not in the car.
I hope I took it out.
It's not in the car. Jared's bike got stolen, but he was kind enough to take the baby carrier off and put it on the ground. Our alarms didn't go off, which makes me mad, but Jared said it didn't go off because the side door was open a little bit, so the alarm won't go off unless it actually opens. But we must have left it open last night. But our kids are safe and that's all that matters. It's just stuff. It's just creepy knowing someone's in your house and in your stuff. Several neighbors' stuff got broken into, so usually we are really good. If it wouldn't have happened if our door was locked, and so that's our fault, but dang it. My neighbor said that their car had got broken into, and I was like, Jared, look on our cameras, because we have cameras all over our house and all over the inside. And we have one camera that's outside, but it's pointing away, and you can see the neighbor's house, that specific one where it got broken into. I was like, look at the footage and maybe we can see like at what time it was and everything. And as Jared was going through the footage, he's like, Ellie, and he saw the footage of him breaking into our garage, walking around our garage with a flashlight. And so he's on the phone with someone, they're coming over and they're gonna do fingerprints and stuff. Like, they're not taking it lightly at all. And, what do you think? How do you feel?
I'm pissed off.
It's not the stuff. It's the fact that it's like in your space. And I'm just grateful it was the garage and not my kids. And I do think it's funny though that he took the baby seat off.
Around this way, right back down here, and then here.
Was the garage door open? Or
I must have been.
I think the side door was open.
Okay, so here's the scenario. Here's the situation. The police officers just left. They went through fingerprints. They tried to do footprints. He was wearing gloves, and our garage floor is too dirty to see anything. Couldn't get footprints. Like Ellie said, we have cameras all over the place. And so they took that footage and they're gonna review that footage and see what they can find. Luckily, oh my gosh, this was the biggest headache if this was the case. But I found my wallet, so I don't have to cancel any cards or anything like that that was inside. But this is just a big eye-opening. We have a security system. We have cameras, and this still happened. So we have to be more aware about what's going on, don't we? Yeah. I'm just glad you're safe, buddy. That's the biggest thing.
Can we see the footage?
Yes, we can. Do you want to go look?
I'm glad I'm not showing either.
Yeah, I would be so sad. You know what? I would go through any lengths to make sure that you stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lexi and Tatum think we were superheroes, and they wish we punched the bad guys in the face.
I wish that too, buddy. That would have been so nice, huh? I love you, bud.
And we could save the whole neighborhood.
Yeah. You have a good heart, you know that?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
And I have a smart heart.
Yes, you do. There was one camera that didn't work, and it was the one camera that we needed the most to capture the front of our house. For some reason, this outlet, there's no power to it. And so Joel is a master electrician, and he's taking a look at it because, well, we don't want this to happen again. But hopefully the police are able to use the camera footage that we did have from the garage and identify who took it. But they are like, make sure you check out the classifieds on the internet. I just kind of feel like I've been violated.
Oh, getting robbed is the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Getting stuff stolen.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a bike stolen on my mission.
Did you?
Yeah. He felt crappy for like months.
Oh, jeez. You had to walk everywhere while your companion's riding his bike. He's like, hey, how does it feel walking?
Luckily, a member had an extra bike that they borrowed.
That's awesome.
My bike was never replaced.
Okay, so what I have done, gosh, this is so frustrating. I've gone through all of our Google Nest cameras and I've gathered all the footage that we've been able to pick up, and we can see the guy. And I want to show you the footage here. So right here, you see him walking in. Gosh, and it's almost like he points the light at the camera. He's just kind of peeking around. He's like, what the heck are they doing with those trampolines? Gosh, dang it. And then after that, he's just kind of scoping the garage out. You can see he's just like looking through things. He probably is looking through the glove box right now, through the console. And I think this is where he goes around the car and then he grabs the bike. And the craziest thing is he takes the bike, baby carrier off of the bike and then takes the bike. This is just the craziest thing. I don't know how to feel. I don't know really how to react to this. It's so crazy watching someone break into our house and steal something. I feel like extremely vulnerable. Even though we had a security system, like Ellie said, that door must have just been open just a little bit enough to not to trigger the alarm or something, but it's extremely weird watching someone break into your house. The other footage that I do have is of like the front yard pointing out, and you can kind of make out that he is driving a truck with like something on the top of it. And I think that's why he was like looking for a bike, and so he, you know, it's easy to throw it in the truck. But hopefully that gives us like a pretty good description, you know, something to look for. We're talking about ultimate multitasking right now. We are upgrading our security right now. As we're speaking, things are happening. We're getting things upgraded, and I am packing the car at the same time. It's been a busy morning. Stressful, crazy, emotional, busy. All right, okay, we have 1 lock, 2 lock, garage upgraded, 3 upgrades, and I've got 3 minutes to spare before we have to leave. Everyone is in the car and we're good to go. What a day indeed.
I feel like we just picked up the camera and just started filming. We definitely did not film right away, and our initial reaction, we got some shiz together first. This has been a crazy day, an overwhelming day. My sleep deprived eyeballs are extra tired now. I told Jared, I feel like I've gone through all of the emotions. When I first found out, I was ticked because I thought, great, our security system doesn't work. We paid all this money and it doesn't work. And then I found out it was our fault because the door was actually open, like cracked open, so the alarm didn't beep. So then I was mad at myself because that was our fault. And then I was creeped out and disturbed because someone was in my stuff and in my house and in my environment. And what was really creepy is when we saw the camera and the footage of him in the car. That's when it really set in. It's like, this is weird. I'm watching someone else in my home.
We literally watched someone steal from our house.
Yeah. And so that was creepy. And then I laughed because I thought, you took the time to take the baby carrier off the bike to steal the bike. Like, that takes a few minutes. So that was actually kind of comical. And then I thought, well, you're a stupid bandit because you obviously didn't search hard enough because you could have found this, this, and this because you were in the car looking. So anyway, so then he was dumb. So, and what other emotions did we have? And then just overwhelmed. And then I was grateful. I was grateful because at least it was my garage and just stuff, and it wasn't my babies, and it wasn't inside. And it wasn't inside. My cousin, she woke up to someone in her room like 2 months ago, and that was that. And so I'm very grateful that that was not the case. And everything, yeah, there's just so much I could say. We could go on and on, but that's the gist of it. Jared finished up securing the rest of the house even more. And I also am grateful that it wasn't targeted just to us, because sometimes when things happen just to us, I'm like, did that just happen, or was it because of maybe social media, you know? But it was like 5 people in the neighborhood that it happened to, so what a crappy day.
Well, it's definitely not how you want to start off your family reunion, you know?
Nope.
Like you said, we went through a huge range of emotions, but most importantly, like, I'm just glad the kids are safe and we're safe, and like things can be replaced. You know,
Yeah.
that's not.
That's not at all. I could care less about the bike.
Yeah. You know, we're in a good position now. We are driving to our family reunion.
And luckily these vlogs are, you know, we'll be home by the time this even goes up, so.
Stay tuned for family adventures.
I told Jared, I think we're just gonna end the vlog here and just start for, that way we can just unwind for the rest of the night. I'm like, my mind is going a million miles a minute. I have a lot of anxiety right now.
I still feel weird, like I don't even know how to end this.
I know.
Take the time now to do what you need to secure your family and your house. Let our mistake be a lesson to everyone.
Yeah, if I would have locked that door, the alarm would have gone off, cops would have been called after like 5 seconds, it automatically calls them, like, okay.
We are at our family reunion right now, and we have a real-time update for you concerning the theft that happened at our neighborhood. So they caught the guy. They found him, and he's
in jail right now.
He's in jail right now.
Yes, sucker! I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Because my nerves are at ease now.
So it's a funny story. So he apparently drove by the neighborhood a couple times. After the fact, using the security footage that we sent the police and that we sent the neighborhood, our neighbors were able to identify the truck that he drove and pinpointed him down. And then found him because he drove by the neighborhood again.
He kept coming, like in the daytime he would drive by and the neighbors were looking for trucks. We weren't home. 2 of the neighbors saw him and then he drove faster. Got their license plate. And he broke into a few other people's homes.
But the funny thing is,
but get this.
He didn't ever really take anything of value.
In all of the neighbors.
In any of the neighbors' houses. He took very, very small things, but kind of left his presence there, making it known that something happened. And guess where we found out that he worked? He worked as a assistant manager at a security company. So our thoughts are that he is trying to stir up scare tactics to try and convince people to get security systems. The thing is, you don't need to do that.
Because we used our security system.
Yeah, that's how we.
That
part of it is how we got this all, taken care of. But
But scary nonetheless.
It is scary nonetheless, but it's not.
And everyone's
ethical.
good. And everyone in the neighborhood that doesn't have security system is getting security system, but not through your work.
Not through him. Sorry, bud. But yeah, very unethical way about getting sales. Got to meet those quotas somehow, I guess.
Makes me mad.
This is all speculation. We don't know if it's 100%.
But he does
true.
work there.
But that is the truth. That is the truth. So out of the situations that could have happened, I feel like this is actually like a best case scenario. No one was hurt. Nothing too valuable was stolen. We're in the middle of a rainstorm right now, so we may go inside. You go inside. And it just kind of ended quickly and, good. So we're very, very grateful. We improved our security system. We improved everything. And our neighborhood did the same thing too. So I feel good about it. And on that note, we are now ending this video. Thank you guys for watching. And let this be a lesson or a reminder. Security is important. So do what you guys need to do. We'll see ya. Bye.